Species identification is an important part of the Envirothon test, and every year I try to bring a sample of different species from around the state. We only have a dozen or so native forest trees that you need to learn, and so I really encourage you to go up to the mountains and pick some of those trees and just a branch from each and compare it to this video segment that you're about to see and see if you can tell what species you have in your forests. This is Doug fir. What's unique about Doug fir?
It has stubby needles.
Stubby needles. One sort of a diagnostic trick is to hold it by its end and push your thumb into the meristem at the end, and they're always sharp. But there's something about that cone that you won't see in any other cone.
They have little,
come on in closer.
They have little spines.
They have spines. They have little mouse tails. They're called bracts. See the little bracts sticking out? It's only Douglas fir. The scientific name, anybody know the scientific name for Doug fir? Pseudotsuga menziesii. So pseudo, not true fir. Are there true firs out here? Here's one. Any guess what kind? Anybody here friendly fir? Sticky spruce? So this fir really soft. Here's a spruce, really sticky. Come feel these afterwards. So real sharp. These grow up pretty high elevations. Let's drop back down the hill a little bit though. What's this called? Ponderosa. Why is it, describe how it's different from other pines.
Well, it's got long needles, and then the needles are in groups of 3, right?
Exactly. What do we call those groups?
I can't remember.
Fascicles. So we look at, pines, these are firs. This is that subalpine fir. The needles come out in singles. Same with the spruce. The needles just singles. But this pine, they come out in groups. They're called fascicles. And that's one clue we use to tell the pines apart. Is the ponderosa comes out in groups of 3s. Any others come out in groups of 3s? This one comes in 2s and 3s. But it's pretty different from that, right? You can tell the difference there. Way different, huh? It's a pine. What's this kind? This one is lodgepole. Really unique cone on this one too. What's special about a lodgepole cone?
They only open with fire.
Correct. So, any guess what that's called? There's a name for that.
Oh, I can't.
Starts with an S. Serotiny, or serotinous cones. So these cones have to have fire or intense sunlight to open them up, otherwise the trees don't grow. So it's a fire-dependent species. So shorter needles on a lodgepole. These grow up commonly in the Uinta, or a little bit up around Logan Canyon. Is there another pine out here? I see one. One more pine, way back. There's our pine. And how do we know it's a pine, not a fir? Needles in groups. And how many in these groups? This one's got a much bushier look than, say, that, right? Isn't that more sort of bottle brush looking, I would say, in that one? That's a really unique group of needles. These come out in groups of 5s. So this is it's part of the white pine family. There's lots of trees that come out in groups of 5s. Actually, another local tree comes out in groups of 5s. Anybody have a guess? This one is limber. But another one that comes out in groups of 5s is the bristlecone. They have shorter, stubbier needles. These grow where? Way up high. So the scientific name for limber is Pinus flexilis, so super flexible. Here's a little confuser. Any guess? So these, how did I find this up in Logan? There's snow on the ground. There's leaves on this tree. So this is an evergreen tree with leaves year round. It grows up in the snow. We have those in Utah? That's kind of surprising. It's a mahogany. This is a mountain mahogany. This is an evergreen version. We also have a birch leaf version.